At the Gregg School we pride ourselves in being a really creative environment. We offer 4 different GCSEs across the creative arts faculty: art, photography, textiles and 3D design. We've got a specialist arts room, specialist photography room, 3D design, graphics room.
The Gregg School is a great place to come and design and be creative, which really suits our students. Our students just love making. You've got the design studio where you do all the design work, all the clean sort of designs and creativity side of things, and then they come into here and do the workshop. Some of the stuff they actually produce is inspiring.
The teacher's more one-to-one with the students. Even though it's a classroom space, it feels more personal.
They really let you run wild with your creative ideas, and I think that's brilliant. That's the best thing I could have as an artist.
It's sometimes a little bit more like A-level teaching at GCSE because we're blessed with such small class sizes that we can support students choosing really niche individual projects.
They really want us to experiment here, and for me that's led to me doing batik and learning how to dye fabrics with different mediums.
We use a lot of different software, so you can use obviously the usual ones such as SketchUp, Paint 3D, and that allows you to create a lot more colourful digital designs. I think it's definitely given me a wider range of skills through GCSEs that I can definitely take on to do A-levels and potentially, or hopefully, a career.
The first 3 years we did lots of different projects, and it just exposed you to a lot of different artists and different styles.
I think it's really important for students to have the opportunity to try a really wide variety of processes and techniques, because in art you can be really great at one thing and it's about finding that one thing. You don't have to be great at everything, and that's, I think, one of the things that we do really well here, is trying to find that, unlocking that potential for that one student.
Well, we looked at a lot of different skills and the different ways that we can use materials and tools. So we've used vinyl, veneer, we use quite a lot of metal, different wood joints, different ways to use glue and connecting 2 pieces of wood or metal together.
We start with year 7 and we try and get them almost straight away and get onto some practical skills, get them into the workshop, get confident with machinery, get confident with hand tools, but also combine that with a sense of design, make sure they can really create something original.
Miss Howard's been my teacher across the subjects for the past 5 years, and whatever you find an interest in, she finds a way to sort of deepen that interest. We did quite a lot of work on embroidery, and that was where I clicked that I quite like textiles, and I ended up picking it as one of my options. It's all about processes. We did cyanotype, screen printing, lino printing, all based on the St Ives trip, which we did in year 10.
I really enjoyed the trip to St Ives. It was an amazing experience, not just for the social aspect, but the place was beautiful and I took amazing photographs, and it was a real good opportunity to develop my learning even further.
It's probably known as one of the best trips in the school. That's what the students tell me, and it's a great place for them to be. It's a very safe environment. They can explore the private galleries there, they can wander around, they can take photographs, collect their own resources, and these will be used for coursework. And while we're there, we have workshops provided by local artists. We go to the Tate, we go to the Barbara Hepworth, we get up really early and do a dawn photo shoot, which is fantastic fun on the beach.
We just all had so much fun because they structured what we were doing based on what creative subject we did, but we also had a lot of time to roam.
I think the Gregg is a really creative place because of the buildings and the woods and the surroundings around you. You can really just get inspired. The flowers, they come out really, they pop in the summer, and all these wonderful colours and textures.
We offer an art scholarship every year, and whether it's maybe digital art, 3D, it doesn't really matter. Get a portfolio together and apply for the scholarship.
I'm really proud to have an art scholarship. You present a portfolio of some of your favourite bits of artwork to show the teachers, and you have a chat with one of the art teachers about different arts, your art, what kind of art you're into.
If the portfolio submission is successful, we'll ask them to come in for a morning and they do a practical activity, and then we'll select an art scholarship student from there. It's a really safe place for students to express themselves and to make their own choices for art. I think they feel comfortable and safe doing that in this school.
I can come up here during lunch or break and just work on my projects further if I need to or want to.
The Gregg School has really shown me what I can do with a camera.
We run lunchtime clubs, sewing club, photography clubs, which are often short courses, so learn how to do lino printing, how to do a certain kind of drawing technique or something like that. I think if you were to visit our school and have a walk around, you'd see how art, textiles, photography, 3D design is really at the centre of so many of the students' lives. And we get fantastic results. We get 100% pass rate, whether that was A to C before or grade 4 or above now, and with many students achieving the top grades, which we are always enormously proud of.